Hello and welcome once again to RimWorld. So, having built this new machine learning assembler, I want it to start actually working. So, this I/O port currently outputs steel slag chunks. So, I want it to output steel instead. And this one that outputs steel, you can now output the slag chunks. Set it to import, set it to output. Perfect. The reason I've done that is the only thing needed to make components is steel. So this one is currently making components. Let's set you to also make components. There they are. Bump you up to 40, just like that one. Now, what I'm hoping to show you is this one. Production speed for current recipe, 55%. The longer it's working on it, the higher that percentage goes. The higher that percentage, the quicker it gets through this number. So you can see, this one will always take 150 to make components. This one will also take 150, but the higher the percentage, the quicker it'll actually get through that 150. So, it's an interesting thing, and you can get it making stuff extremely quickly if that's all it's making. Now, whenever it changes recipe, that resets down to 50%. So it starts off slower than the standard machine, but it ends up a lot faster, if making enough. Which means that it's not going to be very useful for one-offs or making 2 or 3 of an item, but when making 40 or 50 of an item, it becomes a lot better. It also becomes better when, this one keeps having to stop and change recipes because something else is being added, like currently the psychoid leaves. Whereas this one has got one recipe, that's all it's doing, and it's just doing it well. I mean, it's already at 102%. So it's now working on the components faster than before. I mean, look at that. This one ticks through at a decent rate. That one is just racing through. Oh, I love it. You wouldn't think watching a number tick down would be fun, but it kind of is. Right, now. Hops. I want you to output hops. And add a new bill to make wort. That does need to be at the top because the hops will eventually rot, just like the psychoid leaves and the smoke leaf. So I'd prefer it to get done first. Will this one finish a second one before that one's finished that? No, but close. Got through more than halfway. Awesome, you're now doing the wort. And we've finished all the components. Fair enough. So, let's add a new bill for the advanced components. And we always want about 10 advanced components because we don't use them very often, but where we do, we need about 10. Awesome, that's using most of the wort up. Oh, and we're actually loading the wort into these. Nice. Yeah, we've actually got some water in some of these now that's fermenting. Not complaining about that. Now, for those advanced components, we're going to need components, steel, gold and uranium. Now, I don't really want to use more of these for the minute because our power situation is, well, rubbish. In fact, I'm going to build another one of these generators just to sort of get us on a constant power, because it's fluctuating a lot. So, instead of using a IO port, we're just going to use a stockpile. Now we've already got steel there, so you're going to be nothing but gold. You're going to be nothing but uranium. And you're going to be, what was it, plus steel? Uranium, gold, oh, components, duh. Nothing but components. Where will components be? They will be manufactured. There they are. And these are all going to be critically important, just so they get filled up. Because I think you are set to what? Normal priority? Oh, important. Okay. Oh, our corn plant died because it wasn't harvested. Oh well. Tell you what. Can we harvest, please? Or chop down all of those trees? And can we harvest those plants? So our people will now go and do that when they get a chance, because some of these trees are going to die soon, and I'd prefer to get the wood than to let the tree just die. Wow, we have no power, do we? We are literally consuming everything we produce. Oh, and we've just learnt mortars. Packed survival meals, please, next. Awesome. So you're currently making components again. Need much more uranium than we've got to actually start building uranium, though. To build the advanced ones. Renner, can you make a phone call, please? It's going to cost us 1,100 to get you here. And I've got 2,000 something. Yeah, call the uranium caravan, please. Oh, a meteorite of pure granite. Can't I have one of uranium? Or steel? Or gold? And Raf is now smoking all the cycloid. God damn you, Raf. Why is it as soon as we have drugs available, Raf's just like, gimme, gimme, gimme? We're meant to be selling them. We're drug dealers. Or as good as at this point. Oh, and one of the pine trees rotted. Oh well. Can you not just leave the growing to, you know, the thing that does it on its own? They have to interfere sometimes, don't they? Everything works perfectly well without human interference. How much of it do we have, and how much is he actually smoking? I don't need... oh, drugs, yeah. We've only got 32 of it. Stop smoking it all. Or drinking it all, or whatever. Gonna end up dying of an overdose at this rate. This stuff takes 9 days? Wow. How long does it take to grow more? Growing time, 5 days. Okay, so we'll constantly grow it quicker than it's produced into beer. So eventually all of those will be full, I think. We'll have to work out the timing, so as the hops are produced into wort, you know, the first lot is ready to sort of take out of the drums and then be replaced with like the next batch. I really hope he doesn't consume it all. He might do at this rate though. It's kind of annoying when, you know, you're trying to make it to sell it and he's just eating it all or drinking it all or using it. You can be hunted. Oh, awesome. They've finished most of that. Nice. So if you could remove that final bit of flooring, that'd be awesome. Yeah, actually, tell you what, you can also haul all of those granite chunks so that we can make some more granite bricks. Muffalo fish, what are you doing? Seriously? You actually got him down on the ground. Well, you can rescue him. You two are the idiots that decided to have a fist fight, so you can rescue him, fish. No, don't view art. Go and rest, you idiot. Raph is no longer binging on our drugs. Most likely because at this point he's high as a kite. Oh good, beavers. Food supply. That's what I see. The reason I'm leaving the gun that Muffalo dropped just there is because I don't want to have to search through the system to find it. So it's under a roof, so it's not going to degrade, so I can just leave it there for now. And then as soon as Muffalo is able to walk, I'll have him, or have her, go and pick it up. Oh, we're getting some hops. Nice. So you should start making wort. You are indeed. Weren't you there, Muffalo? Why did you move? Did you not want to be opposite fish or something? Oh well. At least we're now producing wort, so this stuff is fermenting slowly. What's the temperature in there? 17 degrees. Okay, that's enough then. Still not doing brilliantly power-wise. You know what? Build another one. I didn't really want to build this many chem fuel generators, but I have to keep up with the demand. Of course, the demand is constantly rising because every time items get added to this thing, it needs more power. When the uranium supply gets here, I'll probably sell lots of food to be able to sort of buy it, as opposed to you know, just buying it with the cash that I've got, because I want to keep the silver I've got, because I really want to call in a trading supplier that has lots of money so that they can buy all of the random stuff that I have. Right, come on. Make it to, like, the top of the base. Don't you gits. Renner, go have a word with them. You had to, didn't you? You had to stop, like, down there. This is why I need a south gate. Right. You can have all my lavish meals, you can have all my fine meals, and you can have half... Actually, no, that might do it. How much uranium can we get for that? Not that much, obviously. I want it... I want it to basically break even, or them give us the 400 that they've got. That works. So we can buy 295 uranium, and they will give us all of the money they have, basically. Yeah. Okay. Before you disappear, Renner, can you haul that uranium? Perfect. Right, that gun. The gun, thank you. Muffalo. Can you go and equip that gun? What are you after? Ah, you're going for the silver. Thank you. Right, now you should be making advanced components. You are. Excellent. Now, something I am going to do, I'm going to swap where the advanced components and the components are, because we've got the 40 components. So I don't want it to use a component, then stop to make a component. I just want it to continue and make all 10 of the advanced ones in a row. Because otherwise it will be slow every time it starts. But with those 10 being made, we're going to get another advanced nuclear reactor going. And a boom rat decided to self-tame. Welcome to the colony, because I ain't slaughtering you. Like, yeah, no, not happening. Because I really don't want to injure the person that slaughters the boom rat. As that thing is... I really miss the feature that you used to be able to select a gun and manually target it at something. I really miss that feature. It got removed in one of the updates into this version, I believe. And I mean, they said that it wasn't a widely used feature. No, it wasn't. But it was a useful feature. Because if you had an animal or something in your kill box, you could just target it. Oh, really? A horde of elephants. Oh, God. Everyone, make your way into camp. I really hope Renna is faster than an elephant. Doesn't look like she is. Oh, no, she is. She is. Excellent. Lock the door, and now you guys can go back to your business. Ooh, the elephants have already broken 2 of my lasers. Three of my lasers. 4 of my lasers. God damn you. But they're all down. So, any that are still alive can be hunted. We've just finished learning how to make pack survival meals, so IEDs next, please. Awesome. Go and pick up all of the elephant corpses. That's going to make some, well, a lot of meat. Because they're elephants, they do produce a lot of meat. You can also haul all that now. Not looking forward to when they start shooting the one that's walking again. Then again, if it turns hostile, all of the guns should decide to just target it and finish it off. It's a pity that my lasers were taken out. But then again, that's their job. Because they're cheap. So I wanted the cheap lasers to be destroyed first, while the big heavier guns are still shooting the enemies and not being destroyed. So it worked perfectly. Because, I mean, hell, they're cheaper than the standard turrets, the laser rifle ones. So, yeah, kinda did its job. Although it did blow the other one up, which I was hoping it wouldn't do. So 1, 2, 3. Let's have a 4 gap this time and see if that helps. In line with there. Is that how much gap I had before? Not even sure. No, I think I only had a 3 gap between them. Wow, you got massive blood loss. Yeah, you should die soon anyway, even if I don't hunt you, so... Wow, we've already used all of the elephant meat up. That's insane! Oh no, you're waiting to place 37. Is that 37 individual meat or 37 stacks of meat? That'd be interesting to find out. Possibly stacks. Sam, instead of hunting that, can you just haul that elephant? Appreciate it. yes, we have many more stacks of elephant meat then, by the looks of it. It's just that we've still not sorted out a way of moving, like, the tusks and stuff like that. Fair enough, then. That is something we do eventually need to work out. Right, how are you doing? Oh, you're on components now, which means... Does that mean we've got all of the advanced components? Yes, it does. Or at least... it did. Ah, Lippy's grabbed them all to fit in there. Seriously, malaria? Why do you do this to me? Why? Why? Go rest. Go and rest. Go and rest. Who were the other people that have been hit with it? Lippy. And Brenner. Yay. Who's our doctors? Ah, CY is still available to doctor and Eddie's still available to doctor. Good. That would have been bad otherwise. But I can't believe half my colony has just been struck with malaria. That sucks. And I don't think Eddie can... Oh no, you can. You've got your skill up enough to build that now. Good. Something else I noticed that I need to do though is Animal Area 1. You're not allowed in that reactor room. Wow. So much elephant meat. Oh, come off it, Raph! Stop drinking or smoking our profits. I might have to get rid of Raph, because he is driving me up the wall with that at this point. Oh well. Ooh. Exotic's good trader. Oh, but Renner's in the hospital. Damn it. Who else has talking skills? 7? 5. Seven it is. Lumi, have a word with them, would you? At least we'll have someone to sell all the elephant tusks to. We'll sell the boom rat. I've seen enough elephants. I don't want any. We could buy components. We are short on them. But no, that cuts into the amount of money that we have. Oh, we can sell our smoke leaf. Done. Done. That gets a little bit of money in. Sell all 10 elephant tusks. Decent amount. Okay. Decent amount of silver coming in from that. A uranium large sculpture. 100. Oh, that 14,000. Huh. Yeah, no then. Suppose just buy enough components that they can afford to pay us. There we go then. Lumi, if you wouldn't mind just hauling that so it doesn't decompose. The silver's fine, that lasts a while. Move that to there, because it's not actually got anything to output yet. Oh, yeah, no, that's not got anything to out. No, that's the marble chunk one. Ah, never mind then. In which case, build a copy. And I know that's going to, you know, take away from the whole not using as much power thing, but I want to build something to use some of the blocks that we've got a lot of. Talking about that, actually. Oh, I've just realised how long this episode's gone on for. So, got an extremely long episode this time, guys. You call the pirate merchant. But that's where we're going to end it then, guys. So please like, comment and subscribe. And I shall see you next time.